Welcome, Pub Sports Radio, PGA Prize Picks edition. I'm Conor Mac. We are here. Another week of golf of the John Deere. But before we get to that, let's touch on last week. We got to touch on the winners and losers from every week. So let's touch on last week, the Travelers. After 4 winning weeks, I have 8. The shit. And when I lose, and I got to be straightforward. My round ones have not been good here at Prize Picks. So hopefully we get our shit together. Spieth. Talk about horrible. That guy's first round was shocking. I know a lot of people had him. I thought he was playing better golf. Got destroyed. Leishman, this guy didn't have a birdie till the 18th hole. Talk about way off. He had like three or four bogeys. So coming off that great U.S. Open, Leishman, the Aussie, see ya. So let's get to the next one. Kisner came through. Obviously, he had a great tournament there. Got me that top 10, came through plus 800. But, man, Scotty Schefter's playing so good. I don't think I've used him enough here. And he was playing well and had, I think, a bogey or two late. Man, 68, just missed it with him. So we only get 1 out of 2 with Kisner there. So let's get to this week, the John Deere, the Travelers in the past. We got to get rocking and rolling to this week. So let's get it rolling here. And if you haven't, get to Prize Picks. You know the deal. Hit promo code PUBSPORTS. Put 100, they'll match you up to 100 and get it done. It's a great deal. And, man, baseball's still rolling, PGA, and, man, college football, the NFL is around the corner. And I know a ton of guys love the Prize Picks. Take advantage of it here. Well, this week it's a little tough, little bit slim pickings here on this card, but we got winners out there, and I think we can find them here. Not a lot of big names of the John Deere, but I think there should be low scoring, as there always is. I think it'll be around 20 under par in this golf course. We talked about it, par 71 on Monday, and I'm going to get right to my first one. We got only about 9 to 12 guys, depending on whether it's fairways, greens and regulations, birdies, so a little bit small, but I'm going with Chez Reavie, my first one, under 69.5. We talked about on Monday how well this guy's been playing lately and how well this guy plays last week at the Travelers. I want to talk about it last year. I think he shot 64 his opening round here. That would be beautiful at this golf course. I think he can get it done. I love how he's been playing golf. I talk about him all the time. He's number 1 or number 2 now on tour behind Armour in fairways hit. So, you know what, the only thing is tough, though, I was just talking to Big Show in the back. Prize Picks has really nailed it down here on some of these things, whether it's greens and regulations or fairways hit. So at his 70%, he needs to hit 10 out of 14 fairways, and they have him set at 10. So I'm not getting any value. I can't get him at 9.5. So I had to stay off his fairways hit. It is what it is. So very difficult. There might be a few guys on the fairways there if you're getting a 9.5 down the list that you might want to fade. But this is a pretty easy, drivable golf course, and I still think he could get that. But if you're pressing me, he gets 10 or 11 out of 14. I just make it. I'm not going to take that chance there, but maybe look at him in the fairway. And let's get to the next one. I'm rolling the dice here because I think this guy isn't a great putter, but putting doesn't need to be done here. I know Gokster talked about him, how he really liked him. I don't know if I use him this week in my top 10s or 20s, but here on Prize Picks, I'm going to use one of the best guys on tour, 6th overall in greens and regulations. I'm taking him over 12.5. I think he gets it. I love my guy Charles Howell III. He hasn't been playing a ton of golf, but when he's been playing, it's been decent. He likes this golf course. And one thing we love about him is his iron play, easy par 3s here. So I think he gets 13 or more greens and regulations here. This has been my stronger things here on Prize Picks, and I'm going back to it. The problem is I think Howell has a decent shot at getting this. Well, some of the other guys you could take a look at. Glover's decent numbers, 12.5. We're going to touch on him next, but I can't take him over 12.5, even though he might score better. One thing with Howell, not a great putter, but get it on the green, baby. We will cash this. So hopefully Charles Howell gets us 13 or more greens or regulations, which I think he will. Shout out to everyone here. Dabby Cat, thanks for joining me, man. Shout out to the Daily Sesh just before me with Dutch on that show. Shout out to you guys. Nikki Fish, thanks, my guy. Chad was going down. Shout out to the Chezat. A little golf action. Everyone hating on my golf. We got to get our golf in, baby. Got to get this money. All right, next, let's get to my second 2-piece nugget here. Let's get right to it. I'm going to birdies here. I stayed away, and I think this could be a good selection here on Prize Picks this week is the birdies. And basically, all the guys here are set at 4, whether it's McNeely, Howe the third, Reavie, all these guys, Thigala. Hadwin. They're all set at 4. I went with Maverick McNeely. This guy's been up and down. I don't know if I would take him this week, but he's like, when he gets hot, and he's 19th on tour in birdies. He averages over 4 around, and I need him to birdie here. This is one where I'd rather take his birdies than his strokes. So I'm going Maverick McNeely, 19th on tour, birdies a lot. In this golf course, I think it'll be easy. Give it to me, my guy. Maverick McNeely over 4 birdies. Book it. And let's get right down to the last one here on our 2-piece. Lucas Glover, my guy, the defending champ here. I'm going back to the strokes, and he's set at 70. He hasn't played the best golf of lately, so that could hold some people up. I don't blame you. But I wanted to look up his last year. He's played well here in the past, and last year, round 1, 68, 63, 70, 64. Had a great final round to win it. Right now, I need him to just get a couple under par, and I think he can do that, even though he hasn't come in the best form. So the last time he played, 2019, he had consistently, his average was 67. I think he gets it done here, and I need a good round 1. And this is key. Round 1, if you haven't come up big like I have, get back at it round 2. You go right to PrizePicks and get it done. I know we're only running this show then or after the cut. If you've seen 2 weeks of how these golfers have played, get in after the cut on Friday night and maybe make some plays as well, because they will have it up. So get on PrizePicks and do it. But hopefully we get back to the winning ways, because we need it bad here on PrizePicks. So get it. Shout out to everyone. Let's get some money this week in the John Deere. Once again, let's run over the 2-piece real fast before we get out of here. Ches Reavie, under 69.5. I love the way this guy's been playing golf lately. Give it to me. Charles Howell III, over 12.5 greens and regulations. And our next 2-piece, McNeely, over 4 birdies. Love how this guy is a birdie fest, and I need to get him going around 1 here, and I think he can, over 4 birdies. And last, Lucas Glover, defending champ. Just break basically par here. Get into the 60s, which I think he can do. Nice little 68 like last year in round 1 will be perfect for my guy Lucas Glover, and hopefully we will cash. That is it. We will see you next week. We'll have multiple ones. Maybe we'll have Scottish Open. I don't know what they'll have up, depending on PrizePicks, but if they do, maybe we'll have a little bit of both. Barbasol, Scottish Open, maybe a little mix of both next week on PrizePicks. And that is it. Real quick, before we run, you know the deal. Get to PrizePicks, hit promo code PUBSports, put that hundy in. They'll match you with that hundy, and get going and get cashing, baby. Let's get this shit. We are out of here. Peace. We be pumping.